This mound is more than 300 feet high, and it's made entirely of bat droppings. Guano. Its surface is carpeted with cockroaches, hundreds of thousands. Caves are one of the few habitats on planet Earth not directly powered by sunlight. Without plants, this food chain survives on a continuous supply of bat droppings. The cockroaches feed on the guano and anything that falls into it. The droppings also support other types of cockroaches that spend part of their day resting on cave walls. The roaches become food for giant cave centipedes, some almost 8 inches long. Even crabs survive here, sifting through the droppings for nutrients. All these animals spend their lives in the cave, living solely on the digested remains of food. The cave specialists, troglobites, animals that never emerge to see daylight. It's the same story with other troglobites. There may be fewer than 100 Texas cave salamanders in the wild. This may be the first time they've ever been filmed. The Belizean white crab is another creature unique to just one cave system. Living in perpetual darkness, each species has lost more than pigment. They've lost their eyes. It takes thousands of generations to lose vision, so these species must have been isolated for eons. To compensate, the blind salamander has other highly developed sensory organs. Receptors in its skin detect minute movements made in the water by its prey. External gills help it breathe in water low in oxygen. Cave angelfish feed on bacteria in the fast-flowing water. They keep their grip with microscopic hooks on their fins. Food is often scarce. Troglobites, like the crab, survive on whatever washes into the cave from outside. A salamander may not find food for several months. So when something does come along, it can't afford to miss it. It's a marvel they survive at all. One cave is so inhospitable, you don't expect it to harbor any life. The water flowing from Mexico's Villa Luz cave is colored white with sulfuric acid. Explorers must wear respirators and carry air monitors. Poisonous gases reach fatal levels so fast, an early warning system is crucial. Bats survive by staying close to the skylights. Venturing deep into the cave is hazardous. The source of the toxic fumes lies several miles below. It mixes with oxygen in the water and forms sulfuric acid. Camera tripods, face masks, clothes, nothing resists the acid. Not the sort of conditions where you expect to find fish. Yet these cave mollies seem to thrive, despite the acid and the low levels of oxygen. Surprisingly, life teems here. Water carves most caves, but unlike all other limestone caves, Lechuguilla's rock hasn't been eaten away by rainwater. Something else is at work. The only water Lechuguilla has are these still, clear pools. This is a cave glowworm. To trap its prey, it goes fishing with a line of silk. The silk comes from glands in the glowworm's mouth and is loaded with droplets of mucus. Each glowworm produces dozens of these threads. Once its lines are set, the glowworm hangs from a mucus hammock and waits like a patient angler. But the glowworm doesn't leave everything to chance. That ghostly blue light comes from a chemical reaction taking place inside a special capsule in its tail. The light is a lure to attract prey. Insects seem irresistibly drawn to the source and to the trap. Once stuck, there's no escape. The worm just reels in the line and slowly consumes the catch, alive. By snaring the insects that hatch in this cave, these glowworms have solved the biggest challenge facing permanent cave dwellers: a reliable source of food.